Now, we started Palm as a software company because that's what I was told what we're supposed to do, because in 1992, building hardware was like really a stupid idea, at least that's what people said. Software was where it was at. The internet hadn't really come about yet, so no one was really crazy about that yet. And so we started Palm as a software company. We nearly went out of business. Palm Computing did. Our first products were done as a consortium with Casio and Tandy. It was a disaster. The Newton came out. It was a disaster. It was really hard. And we were basically, Palm was going to go out of business. We had about 25 employees. We had $3 million left in the bank. We had really no revenue stream. And one of our investors said to me, he said, well, we were complaining. He said, look, no one wants to invest in this PDA space and do handheld computers anymore. And he says, well, stop complaining. He says, do you know what to do? And I said, sure. I didn't know what to do, but I said so. And he says, well, go do it. And I said, well, that means I have to do the hardware, the software, and build everything. He says, fine. What else are you going to do? I said, oh, great. I have 25 people and $3 million. So we went and did that, and that's how we created the Palm Pilot. It's not that simple. There's a lot to that. But pretty much that's the synopsis. And then that product, it was really interesting. Just as we were on the verge of success, really great success, that is when people decided we were the most worthless we would ever be. And no one wanted to do anything with us whatsoever. No one wanted to invest in the company, even small amounts. No one wanted to talk to us. They didn't want to be vendors. It was like, and we were sitting there saying, we think we have this really clever product. Luckily, we found a company in Chicago who had never heard of the PDA. This is US Robotics. We think they just didn't notice what was going on out here, and all these companies had failed. And so they actually were interested in putting some money into us, and then eventually acquired Palm. And I'll talk a little bit more about that later, why we agreed to do that. But it was the right thing to do. And so we brought the Palm Pilot to market as a division of US Robotics. US Robotics was acquired by 3Com. 3Com didn't even care about Palm, but that was the only thing they got out of that acquisition. They spent $8 billion for US Robotics, which turned out to be worth about zero. And Palm was worth about, after a few years, worth quite a bit.